At the time of Baryon Mode's debut, Naruto was by far the most powerful shinobi to ever live. But with the long-awaited time skip finally here, Boruto and Kawaki might be able to actually give him some competition. So, in this video, I'm going to analyze who would win if Boruto and Kawaki teamed up to try to take Naruto down. To determine the power of Baryon Mode Naruto and how he would perform in this matchup, it's important to go over how strong Ishiki is, since he's literally the only person this version of Naruto fights. Ishiki's vessel Jigen was able to completely obliterate Sasuke's perfect Susanoo and Naruto's Kurama avatar while only using taijutsu. This makes Jigen more powerful than every villain that came before him, since no one else we had seen up to this point could have beaten adult Naruto and Sasuke that easily. Yet, Ishiki himself was stated to be on a completely different level compared to Jigen, and even Naruto admitted there's nothing he could do to have a chance at beating Ishiki. Keep in mind, Naruto is someone who'd never accepted defeat throughout the series no matter who he was fighting. From Madara to Kaguya to Momoshiki, none of them were able to make Naruto think he'd lose, but in the face of Ishiki, he genuinely didn't have any plan to win and was ready to die. This is why the subsequent reveal of Baryon Mode and Naruto suddenly gaining the upper hand against Ishiki in their fight was so insane. After all, Naruto went from having no chance at winning to making Ishiki look like a joke out of absolutely nowhere. The only real flaw of Baryon Mode Naruto is his horrible stamina caused by the permanent burning of Kurama's chakra, but this disadvantage also doubles as a weapon, since anyone who comes in contact with Naruto will have their life force drained in the same way. So, that's the basic rundown for Baryon Mode Naruto, and now it's time to go over the Karma duo, starting with Timeskip Kawaki. This version of Kawaki might seem hard to scale at first, since he hasn't gone all out in a fight yet, but we can get a good idea of how strong he is through looking at Ishiki's dojutsu. Ishiki's dojutsu possesses 8 triangles, similar to the 3 Tomoe of the Sharingan, except instead of awakening them through trauma, the triangles appear based on how much control the user has over Ishiki's power. This is shown by Jigen having 2 triangles, Kid Kawaki having 4, and Ishiki possessing the full 8. Yet, in the time skip, Kawaki now has 8 triangles in his dojutsu, exactly like Ishiki does. As crazy as it sounds, this means that Kawaki should be far stronger than Jigen, which does make a lot of sense since Kawaki was stated to be the better vessel on multiple occasions, and now he's had years to master Ishiki's power. To put it in simple terms, think of Kawaki as a better version of Jigen that has no limitations when it comes to using Ishiki's powers due to possessing a significantly stronger body. While Kawaki did get a lot more powerful, the only new ability he's shown is the Otsutsuki Flight, which was already hinted at in part 1. Obviously, Kawaki still has all the basic benefits provided by the Karma Seal, including Jutsu Absorption and Teleportation, but his main arsenal is still mostly composed of Ishiki's Shinjutsu. This would include the Chakra Rods, Cubes, the power to shrink things, and the ability to seal opponents in a dimension where they are permanently frozen in time. All of these powers put together easily gives Kawaki one of the most broken movesets, which is definitely saying something, since the Naruto franchise is known for its stupidly overpowered hacks. Moving on to Timeskip Boruto, I think he would be just as useful as Kawaki when it comes to taking Naruto down. This might be a surprise to some of you, given how broken Kawaki is, but Boruto's feats against Code are just as insane. Unlimited Code was stated to be stronger than Jigen, and Boruto was able to step on his face like he's fodder before easily beating him in a fight. Boruto flat out says it would be easy to kill Code multiple times, and the only reason Code survived is because Boruto wanted to learn the location of the Ten Tails. These feats clearly establish that Boruto is a lot stronger than Unlimited Code, and don't forget that Boruto pulled all of this off in base form. Taking this into account, with the Karma Seal activated, it wouldn't be surprising if Boruto is unironically in Ishiki's tier of power. I know this is definitely a controversial take, but imagine how broken it would be if a Jigen level fighter gained the full power of Momoshiki on top of their existing strength, and that is essentially what Karma Boruto is. Of course, there's no way to definitively say that full power Boruto is as strong as Ishiki, but at the very least, I would say Boruto is on the cusp of reaching that level. As for new abilities, Boruto does have a new Rasengan variant called the Rasengan Uzuhiko. This Rasengan basically allows Boruto to coat himself with the chakra of the planet and its very rotation before injecting said chakra into his opponent. This causes the chakra of the planet to course through the target's entire body, affecting their organs and vital points with a ridiculous amount of power. We see that when Boruto used Uzuhiko against Code, the damage was so bad that he couldn't even stand up properly due to the Earth's rotation throwing him off balance. And perhaps the most ridiculous part of the Uzuhiko is that the jutsu never wears off until the Earth itself stops rotating, making its effects practically last forever. This means that even for the top tiers of the verse, if they get hit with Uzuhiko, the damage from the Earth's rotation will continue to build up over time until they inevitably die. With everything I've talked about so far in mind, I see the fight starting out with Naruto forcing Boruto and Kawaki to fight at close range, giving them no room to breathe. Kawaki could try to keep his distance utilizing the rods and cubes to keep Naruto at bay. However, we already saw the same strategy implemented by Ishiki, and it didn't work at all since Naruto was fast enough to repeatedly close the gap between them. Realistically, Naruto's superior speed would allow him to get in close to the Karma duo, just like he did against Ishiki, and force them to engage in taijutsu. This would be pretty tough for both Boruto and Kawaki, as Naruto is literally the strongest taijutsu user we've ever seen and would have the advantage in hand-to-hand combat. A possible counter-argument people might bring up to Naruto's taijutsu is the Rasengan Uzuhiko, since it's practically impossible to attack Boruto at close range while the Uzuhiko is activated, but I don't think it would work on Naruto. As I mentioned earlier, the Rasengan Uzuhiko works by injecting chakra into the opponent, and the reason why I'm skeptical that this would affect Naruto is because Baryon Mode instantly burns all the chakra it comes into contact with. So, if Boruto tries to use the Uzuhiko, there's a very good chance that the jutsu gets instantly destroyed before the chakra is able to enter Naruto's body in the first place. That being said, even though the Rasengan Uzuhiko might not work on Naruto, and he will have the advantage in the beginning of the fight, I still think Boruto and Kawaki would win in the end due to the massive stamina issues of Baryon Mode. I know this might surprise a lot of you, and I originally thought Naruto would win as well, but his main problem will come up around halfway through Baryon Mode's time limit. You see, Baryon Mode's stamina issue isn't just a slow, gradual decrease in Naruto's chakra, it specifically starts to drop off rapidly around the halfway mark, and during this time, Naruto will be completely vulnerable for multiple seconds. The only reason Ishiki didn't originally kill Naruto at this moment was because the effects of Baryon Mode destroying his lifespan finally kicked in, causing Ishiki to fall to his knees as well. You could argue that the same thing would happen to Boruto and Kawaki when Naruto uses Baryon Mode to drain their life force, but I don't think that's true. The reason why Baryon Mode's life drain had such a great effect on Ishiki was because he only had a few days left to live in the first place due to reincarnating in a faulty vessel. So, since the lifespan of Boruto and Kawaki should still be decades long, there isn't a chance that Baryon Mode can reduce them to the same state Ishiki was in. I know this is pretty lame, but the reality is that Baryon Mode's ability to drain life was just the perfect technique to use against Ishiki, and it's basically useless when fighting anyone else. This means that during Naruto's point of vulnerability, both Boruto and Kawaki will still have their lifespans intact, giving them the perfect opportunity to take Naruto out. More specifically, Kawaki would succeed at sealing Naruto in the timeless dimension, which automatically gives both him and Boruto the win. The only way for Boruto and Kawaki to lose would be if Naruto manages to beat them before this moment arrives. However, I seriously doubt Naruto can pull this off since he unironically only used 5 attacks in the manga before falling to his knees and struggling to get back up. Don't get me wrong, Naruto is likely stronger than Boruto and Kawaki, but I don't think the power gap is big enough for him to win with only 5 strikes. I mean, both Timeskip Boruto and Kawaki are still god tiers in the verse, so they would not go down to anyone that easily. To sum it up, Naruto could have a sizable advantage, but realistically, it won't be big enough to win before the side effects from Baryon Mode cause him to collapse, at which point Boruto and Kawaki will defeat him. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and click the video on the end screen. Later.